MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Game number 3 of this new season between the Chicago White Sox and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
And now, your 2026
Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next.
Angel.
John Means is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy had a real solid season last year. ERA under 3 on the year, which is pretty good in this day and age of high scoring and a lot of home runs. Let's see if he can duplicate that year and make this one just as good. It'll be interesting to see how he pitches in this one today.
David Fletcher is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
So it was a strikeout swinging. David Fletcher is retired to lead off the ball game.
Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. One out, nobody on. 2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
2-2 to Marcell Ozuna. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So stepping in is Kyle Tucker. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. Seth Romero, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Now into the box, Willie Castro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Looked to be a pitch that caught a lot of the plate right there, so that might be a little indication of the strike zone we can expect the rest of the way.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Full count now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Altuve stands at first with 1 out. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 2-1 pitch. Fastball just missed above the zone.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only 1 out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
There goes the runner. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Trout, number 501 for his career. And the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. hold the visiting team scoreless, and then grab a huge home run in the first.
At the plate, Jared Walsh.
The first baseman.
As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Still only one out in the inning. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
And that brings up Javi Baez. That's popped up out towards short right field. Fletcher ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Angels get two, both on this two-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and the Angels are out on top now, 2-0. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Luis Robert.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Here's a pop-up now. Walsh is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Brendan Rodgers.
Brendan Rodgers bats next. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Now the pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning. Next to stand in is Renato Nunez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball well outside.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you've got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And that one yanked just foul. Another try at 2-2. Skied down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
The 2-2 one more time. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail it here 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo.
Gallo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Struck him out.
Batting seventh. The third baseman.
Now it'll be Cody Hosey. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
1 out, nobody on.
Ball.
3-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
Count full.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Full count still. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Standing in now, Casey Golden. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. That pitch is out.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 1-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And another foul ball. And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So now to the plate, Evan Skog, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
Count is 2-1.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Count even at 2-2. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
This catcher has an elite arm. When you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Now to the plate, Willie Castro. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. After it is Tucker. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Angels strand a couple. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. So now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. His prior history versus this arm, he's got 12 hits in 35 ABs. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging. Three and 2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Altuve onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. 1 out here in the Chi Sox 3rd, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. First offering on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
He's had great command of his pitches all day. I don't mind him trying to go down right there and try and get a swing and a miss, but a nice job by the hitter to lay off that one in the dirt.
And the pitch.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Liner towards second. And the White Sox have their first hit of the game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Throw over to the bag. To the plate now, Carson Kelly. Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Senzel, base runner at first with one out. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Throw over to first. Runner back safely. In now, David Fletcher. Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, the left fielder.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt here. Throw to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. A man left for the White Sox. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And now the first pitch. Popped him up. Fletcher is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready to take his hacks again. Mike Trout lasted a two-run homer in his last at-bat.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
No balls and a strike to count. Fastball called for strike two.
0-2.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
The count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. And that one is gone. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. His second of the game, and the Angels have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
The batter.
Into the box now,
baseman,
Jared Walsh.
Jared.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 3-1. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's Javier Baez. Drilled right back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
And this pitch misses. It's 2-1 now to the Angel right fielder. Baez breaks from first. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Baez at second with two down. Swung on and missed 3-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here's the 3-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around and the inning is over. But the Angels add one more to their lead, and it comes via the solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 3-0 Angels. All set for the start of the fourth. And next it'll be the outfielder, Marcell Ozuna. Now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball one. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now. Now the 2-0 home.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Here it comes on 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Next up, Kyle Tucker struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1-0 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
The next batter will be Luis Robert, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Ready now for the White Sox, Brendan Rodgers. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
And here's Renato Nunez. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. From the stretch.
Nope. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Turned on down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And it's 1-1. Fouled away.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
1-2. Here it is. Swing and a liner. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. White Sox will strand 3. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in will be Cody Hosey. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Up next for
Well,
the
you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Into the box, Casey Golden. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Golden is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate. That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Now another 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Sam.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Ozuna looks up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Angels have now opened up a 4-0 lead.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, and you have to figure he will not be thrilled with his performance in this one. Garrett Hill answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. So now to the plate, Evan Skog. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound.
Well, you could see right from the get-go that he didn't bring his A game. Had a very difficult time getting through the lineup, and as a matter of fact, wasn't able to even get out of the 4th inning. So the bullpen's going to have to do a really big job of finishing out the rest of this game.
First pitch on its way.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We're through 4. It's now 4-0 Angels. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the White Sox.
And now in the box, Nick Senzel. He singled in his first AB. Here it comes.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And it's fouled away. All even at 2-2. Here it is. So a full count now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Gallo moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
Now here comes the Angels skipper on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Jeffrey Passantino will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Digging in next, Carson Kelly, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way.
0-1.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Fouled off. Count remains at 0-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
1-2.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2. Altuve at second, reined in, and that's the second out. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, David Fletcher. Last time through was a base hit. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Home half of the 5th coming up. Angels are out in front, 4-0. Ready now for L.A., Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Jose Altuve.
First pitch of the AB now. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. This one's down to third. He's got it. And that's the first out. So one gone in the inning, and here's the always dangerous center fielder, Mike Trout. Now the first pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away.
Now batting, first baseman, Jared.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jared Walsh. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. And now a pitch on the way. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Angels are gone in order, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
First offering. Popped him up. Baez is under it. He's got it one away.
Up next for the White Sox.
One out for Chicago here in the sixth. And in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. First pitch on the way. One out, nobody on. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
One ball.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
2-2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the sixth inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
The batter will be Luis Robert, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Into the windup and the pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. hit hard on the ground to second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. The throw into second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Brendan Rodgers.
At the plate, Brendan Rodgers. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Stepping in now, Renato Nunez, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And there's ball 1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 on its way.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Up next for the White Sox, the third baseman.
And stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he lifts it in the air to right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. White Sox pick up just the 1. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Halos lead this one 4-1. So now to the plate, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off for the Angels in inning number 6.
Javier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball inside.
The 1-0. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Joey.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Standing in now, Cody Hosey. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Hard hit ball to short. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
Into the box now, Casey Golden. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Ball, that's out.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
3-0 now.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising, first 2 outs are super quick, little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
3-1. Hit hard up the middle. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his third hit of the game.
You know, your offense just throws a number up on the board for you. The last thing you want to do is go out there and not throw a donut up for the boys. He was able to get those first 2 outs so quick, but now with a hit and a single, he finds himself in a little bit of trouble.
To the plate now, Evan Skog. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes, 1-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
In there, 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hosey over at second. Golden on at first with 2 down. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Willie Castro. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Now here's the first offering. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Comes set, the 0-1. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
6th inning, 4-1 is our score. And he strikes him out, so a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Angels threaten but leave them loaded, but they lead it 4-1. Anthony Jack is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and digging in is the veteran DH, Nick Senzel. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slurve, strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
And he fouls this one off.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Carson Kelly, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Two balls and no strikes. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And it's fouled away. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, David Fletcher. He grounded out last time up. First offering on its way. Hit down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They trail it 4-1.
7th inning, Stretch.
Stepping up is Jose Altuve. He bounced out last time up.
Angels, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. 3-0 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Mike Trout stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. first pitch on its way.
Well, that's down.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Altuve gets his lead at first, nobody out. There goes Altuve. Fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. Next, here is Jared Walsh. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Now here's the first offering.
Ball, that's low.
Runners on first with 1 down. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
The 1-2. Runner goes for second. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Popped him up. Guerrero has room in foul territory, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. From the belt, kicks and deals.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
Whoa, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Swing and oh my, hit him with the Hein. Off the rocks and gone. Two runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
At the plate now, Joey Gallo. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That's inside. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
In there, 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Cody Hosey would be next. The 3-1. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Into the box, Cody Hosey. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Here it comes, 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
The 2-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Casey Golden would be next. The 3-1 hit back toward the mound. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Now batting, the left fielder, Casey.
Michael Kopech trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. In now, Casey Golden. And he lays off there, 1-0. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-0.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and had hung in the middle of the plate too late for him to pull a trigger.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Gallo is on his way home. He scores. And it's now a 6-run lead. And he is in there.
Up next for the
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Evan Skog, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 3 runs already home here. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 home. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Rogers onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and a couple of men left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Angels 7 and the White Sox 1. And now, Marcell Ozuna. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Marcell Ozuna.
Now here's the pitch. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he takes a cold strike 1.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
2 balls and a strike now. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Sliced hard on the ground. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So next to hit is Kyle Tucker. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Standing in now, Luis Robert, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Nope.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Count remains full. Again, he sends it out of play. 1 out and a runner on second base. Another one sent foul. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball 1.
Liner in there for a base hit. Now a long throw home. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Gaylord Rosario is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. To the plate now, Renato Nunez as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Gallo is there and he makes the catch for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Next to hit, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Robert at second, Rogers at first, 2 out in the inning. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. That's in there, base hit. And to score, the runner from second.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 7-4 contest.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roll. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Jordan Hicks takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Down the left field line and deep. And foul. Slider laid off for a ball.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Angels 7 and the White Sox 4. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the DH, Willie Castro.
The designated hitter, Willie.
First pitch on the way. Kopech is a guy that certainly fits the profile as a power fastball pitcher, but I think what makes him really most impressive is the command he displays while keeping the velocity as high as it is. The 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter.
Count 2-1.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now another 2-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Here now the 2-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
High in the air out to center field. On the run is Tucker. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. They hold a 7-4 lead. James Karinchak comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Now at the plate, David Fletcher. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
1-0 pitch on the way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Golden is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Next, it'll be Marcell Ozuna. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 1-0.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Hit in the air down the left field line. Golden is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Next to hit is Kyle Tucker. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. First pitch of the AB now. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit back up the middle. Baez has it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Wow, nice job there, notching career save number 159. Hey, I had 158 saves in my career, so I'll be in his rearview mirror forever. He's a good one, and we'll see how many more he can rack up.
7-4 the final finish today. The Halos jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jeffrey Passantino claims the win out of the pen, his first. Seth Romero couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. James Karinchak hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base.